It's truly a lovely sight, folks. Hold on, take a look at that. At last, the dragon and phoenix are waking up. Hi everyone, I hope you are all enjoying fantastic xrps which are available for just $2.50. Correct. So folks, we've reached the point at which we must actually surpass this psychological level. After that, the next psychological level is $3, and so on. I therefore begin to awaken to men on Bitcoin. I hope it does, because I feel like it will. Why? We should discuss it. They are currently third in the xrp community. For Mr. Aquaman, this is now referred to as white fascinating. The green candles caught everyone's attention, but the bull next to Trump and others went unnoticed. Guys, this is insane, right? We are all discussing the sudden appearance of these green candles, aren't we? However, if we examine this more closely, we might be able to discern it. Whoa. I suppose it takes eyes to notice that. That looks like a bull, doesn't it? I believe it is. With its elaborate head covering resembling the scars of Indian war elephants, it appears to be an elephant. Well, fascinating. Is it time for US guys to start running at full speed, correct? Complete stampede? Apparently so. If you ask me, this is somewhat similar, don't you think? Bullish, in my opinion. We just need to know that. It's up and to the right now, and every day it gets more verified. I'll tweet about it. The only direction worth aiming for is up and to the right, isn't it? Guys, David Schwartz actually sent out this tweet. The phase was finished immediately following the completion of the consolidation phase, correct? Then we simply looked up, and we did discuss this as well, to the right. Because if you look at the charts, there was this arrow, folks. The only directions it travels are up and to the right. Does it happen to be that time of year? I hope so. We merely require literal assistance from the Vikov majority of to flip Bitcoin. A wisdom tree additional P just needs to be 20 times the current price, correct? It's a rather fascinating piece of info. First off, the wisdom tree is a great candidate for real-time payments due to its additional component efficiency. On the other hand, Bitcoin's slower speed prioritizes decentralization and security. That's what then? Decentralization. Thus, the ledger for the extra item is not decentralized. I'm not sure where guys receive their information, but I believe it comes from their dreams or something. There are moments when I think people make things up. They actually do. Guys, XRP is decentralized, the ledger of XRP. They now want to know if XRP can catch up though. Yes, since to equal the market capitalization of Bitcoin, the price of each additional item would have to rise by more than 20 times from its existing levels. That's crazy. This enormous task highlights Bitcoin's supremacy and special worth. Guys, ingrained power and distinctive worth. In my view, 2026 will be the year that XRP regains its rightful position as the market leader, correct? I think that will happen in 2026 because I think Bitcoin will likely reach hundreds of thousands of dollars, correct? I think XRP will easily reach double digits, but I'm talking about hundreds of thousands, guys. But will it inherit its throne, the crown of Bitcoin? Not quite yet. I believe that things will completely change in 2026. Widespread adoption. There must be an increase in the use of XRP for payments. Do any of you see what I mean? Yes. This year's checkmark is regulatory clarity. The checkmark for this year is ecosystem expansion. The checkmark for this year's market sentiment. However, mainstream acceptance is likely to occur in 2026, most likely following the collapse. Now, there are moments when I believe the views of Bitcoin maximalists on XRP will be shown to be unfounded. A Bitcoin maxi named David Schwartz spoke with me today. This is how it happened. Do you want to know what I think about XRP? Him. Yes, me. It's useless. Him. Tell me nonetheless, even if I know. Whoa. Guys, they don't even have a reason for thinking it's useless. Guys, once more, it's because it's like the herd mentality. When someone dislikes something, it will just become apparent to the other person who will not investigate the reason behind their first dislike, correct? Now, when discussing Bitcoin, XRP exhibits the strongest association with ADA and the lowest correlation with Bitcoin when compared to all other cryptocurrencies. Cardano. Why, correct? I don't know, But I think I know the Ripple crew and Charles Social, well, David Schwartz. They're all pals, Brad, correct? Thus, that data set is intriguing. However, XRP has now overtaken BlackRock. It will, however, eventually turn Bitcoin around. Isn't XRP replacing TradFi? Right now it is practically overtaking traditional finance people, so things appear to be going well. But is it on the horizon? Correct. It will arrive. Hey folks, 10/12 is today, correct? Will there be good news if you drop the zeros from Mr. Poole on January 12th? Gentlemen, Wolf Moon is on January 13th. Hold on, there's also a Wolf Moon approaching? Isn't it supposed to happen tomorrow? Elon must have read it aloud because there are two wolves inside of him. Fascinating. We are aware that specific moons and other natural phenomena affect XRP, cryptocurrencies, markets, and other things, right? However, Mr. Poole says, yes, it will arrive. Oh my goodness. This is an interesting date. With the Delta timestamp, today's date is 10/12, which has decreased to 0. On January 12th, January 25th, he actually shared this tweet, which simply states, yes, about what? Recall that the one other time I've heard yes from Bjorn to 3, it was from this tweet, which is funny. Yes, this is the only other location I've ever seen. Yes, guys, the opposite is also true. At Vincent Rogers. However, it was tolerable if this is the only or one of the most important instances I've seen. Yes, folks, keep in mind that this isn't just a random individual expressing this. The person who uploaded this picture is Guy123D. Do you recall that this is a Bitcoin versus XRP pairing? These green candles indicate that XRP is consuming Bitcoin to the farthest extent, okay? And let's actually take a look at the XRP chart. If you see it at the moment, what do you know? Well, we're talking about this, since this is intriguing. What was that? Coming out in January. Guys, January 25th. Does that imply that this will be here by then? Correct. This is the Bitcoin versus XRP pairing. Guys, this is the first Bitcoin pairing. And notice how it's actually rising steadily, correct? The tendency is upward. However, I do think that XRP will eventually rise in this range as well. Guys, are you in this zone? Therefore, I do think that XRP will eventually surpass Bitcoin. In the second week since debut, the RLEOC has nearly doubled in volume. And gentlemen, that's only the beginning. First week, $125 million. Second week, $822 million. Really, that's really enormous. Wow. Guys, that's crazy about exponential growth. XRP has not surpassed its peak in 7 years, and it will only continue to rise higher and higher until people learn the reality about what you see and/or reverse RLUC.